If you've clicked on this thumbnail, chances are you are somebody who is considering going to Turks and Caicos and staying at the Sands Resort. My name is AWOL, and I've done just that. I'd like to share those experiences with you, so sit back and enjoy. Turks and Caicos is an archipelago of 40 low-lying coral islands in the Atlantic Ocean. It is in the Caribbean, and the Sands is a mid to high-end luxury resort on that island. So let's open the book and see what the Sands has to offer. I certainly have no complaints about the service, whether you were checking in or they're taking you to your room or helping you with activities on the beach or at the cute little resort bar called Hemingway's. Everybody was super nice from start to finish. Another thing I really loved was how well they maintain the grounds. I mean, just walking around, you really get a sense for how lush and how beautiful this island is. The room itself was nice, certainly adequately sized for two people to have an enjoyable stay for a couple of days. It also included a butler's pantry, so there was a little bit of a fridge and some water and a microwave. Always convenient for keeping leftovers, avoiding those high restaurant prices. There was also a lovely deck where we spent a lot of time just sitting and relaxing. It's screened in so the bugs can't get you. The bathroom was, well, a bathroom, pretty basic. It had a shower tub combo, which is great for getting the sand off you after those long days at the beaches. And another great feature I loved was that they gave you a washer and dryer machine, which again, after you've been out and onto the beach and you want to clean those bathing suits, comes in very handy. One of the amenities that we took full advantage of was the ability to borrow bikes from the resort. You have to sign them out there in the lobby, and then you can take them into town, which is a really lovely experience. Now, these aren't high-end bikes. They're sort of the beaten-up old bikes that have probably been there for years, but they are more than adequate to have a fun day out. So we left the New York metro area about 3 in the morning, which basically means we didn't have a chance to have our coffee. Not good. The headache's starting to set in, so we're gonna set off here in Turks and Caicos and see if we can find a decent coffee shop. Gotta get rid of this headache. Boy, were we relieved when we came across Beans and Leaves, which is a cute little coffee shop right in the center of the Strip. We went in and had a coffee, and you certainly have the option to sit outside if you like, as they had a nice little table set up going on there. They also offered some pastries, some chocolate croissants, and muffins and that sort of thing. I was encouraged about the quality of the coffee based on the fact that the barista was able to create these little images on top of the cup. Sadly, I had to destroy one of those images as I like sugar in my coffee. The question is, will I be able to get it over to my wife without spilling? Whew, well, having survived that ordeal, it was time to kick back and enjoy the coffee. I must say the coffee was not too bad. And it's curing the headaches, but it's better because it costs $13.65 for 2 coffees. What's that?
We'll pull over and figure out where we are.
Sure. Let's find a good place to go. Well, don't we need the food store first?
Well, let's get that after, right?
Turks and Caicos is a lovely place, but the food is incredibly expensive here. So we're going to see if we can find a food store and bring some food back to the room. Might be a bit of an adventure in the process, though. So you're thinking the food store is down this way? Let's give it a try. Hurry, hurry. Oh, jeez. All right. I don't know. Looks a little desolate. Hope there's a food store down here. Wow, bumpy! Whoa. I don't know, food store. Hard to imagine. Wait, what is this? What is this? Looks like some guys had a nice little meal and a few beers here. But more importantly, I think I'm on the verge of finding a food store here in Turks and Caicos. Raceway, sounding good. Hopefully we can load up on water and snacks and not have to pay top dollar back at the hotel. Let's see. What's that? The beer here is strong? Oh, no, he didn't. The guy in the coffee shop actually told us exactly where to go. Very nice. Over here, I guess, right? Where's that? Okay. We'll leave our bikes here and see if they're here when we get back.
I don't think anybody wants these crappy bikes.
I don't think so. All right, Raceway Gourmet. Very nice. Let's see what we can find. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry.
Cut up fruit.
Oh, they do? Cool. Okay. How fun is that? Whoa.
You think I should put it in the smaller one?
No, not necessarily. When I'm not making YouTube videos, I'm a certified public accountant and I specialize in doing taxes. So by April 15th of each year, I am completely burnt out, walking around like a zombie, somebody with post-traumatic stress disorder. So each year, after busy season, my wife Avashi and I head to the islands for a couple of days to regain our sanity. And I think we made a great choice this time. We really need something that is basically beach, eat, and then just continuing that pattern. And certainly Turks and Caicos fit that bill. It's a very calm and peaceful island. And if you've watched my videos before, you may have noticed that my wife's name changes in each video. Sort of an inside joke there to see who's watching. And now that you know, let's keep it between us. It will be our little secret. Once we had our fill of beach and sand, what else could we do but go get something else to eat? And the restaurant that we found was a place called Bella Luna Restaurant. It was an Italian food place, and it looked quite nice from the outside, well manicured with an expansive menu. One really cool thing about this restaurant is that it had sort of a treehouse feel. You can see Avashi kind of meandering up the ramp here, eventually get to some stairs. And when you're sitting and eating, you feel like you're among the canopy of trees. A really nice touch.
You don't do chicken parm. I see you have the veal parm. But you don't do chicken parm. You do it, it's just not on the menu.
It's not in the menu.
Is it good? Good? And it's just the chicken? Is there any pasta?
The chicken with the spaghetti with tomato sauce.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah. How would you like, sir?
I'll take the ravioli and the cream sauce, please.
Cream sauce, yeah. Any appetizer?
I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm okay too. We just started drinking early, so now we're moving to...
Yeah, right, exactly.
Very active.
Can't keep it going all day anymore.
After dinner, you can go more.
Exactly.
While you're waiting for your meal, the restaurant provides you with a bit of sauce and bread for dipping, which turned out to be very tasty. The raviolis were mild with a lovely cream sauce. Nor did the chicken cutlet parm disappoint. All in all, a pretty good find of a restaurant. So the cost of that meal was $77.76. That included a 10% tip. They add 10% service charge on. That was for 2 meals and 2 sodas. And now that our meal is over, what else could we do but head back to the beach? Not for water this time, but to catch one of their amazing sunsets. There's nothing that makes you sleep quite as peacefully as a trip to the hot tub. Is there anything better than waking up late and heading to the beach? It's also a great way to build up an appetite, and after we did so, we headed back into town and came across a restaurant called Danny Bowie's, which I thought was a clever name. Let's go in and see what they have to offer. Now, we were there at an off hour, so it was nice and calm, no wait for anything. I'm sure, though, by the layout of this place that after hours it must really rock out and party, probably has some live music as well. I opted for the jerk chicken wrap with a side of chili, and Vashni gave the fritter sandwich a try.
Try my soup now. Soup is good.
Yeah?
The chili looks really
It does look really good. Now, back at the resort, they have a number of activities you can try, from parasailing to kayaking and more, but being the lazy sorts that we were on this vacation, we decided to sit around the pool instead. I don't regret the choice. Earlier on, when we had gone to Bella Luna's restaurant, we noticed that attached to it, only on the other side of the restaurant, was a pizza place. We wanted something simple, so we figured why not give it a try.
Yeah, absolutely.
The Caesar salad was so darn good we barely got a chance to film it, and I've got to say the pizza was not half bad either, and that is quite a compliment coming from somebody who hails from New York.
Yeah, it looks really cute, right?
Is this enough water to get us through the night?
Probably not. All right. I wouldn't think so. Now, walking back to the hotel, we came across this restaurant called Boogaloo, and it seemed like a really nice place. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to check it out, but maybe next time. And that pretty much sums up our trip to Turks and Caicos. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you're looking for some place to unwind, it's hard to imagine a better place. Make sure to hit like on this video and subscribe so we can hang out again some other time. Bye now.